I wanna be in the world of Portal 2. Not because I want portals, not because I want a portal gun. I wanna be in the world of Portal 2, so that I can come in the gels. Please cave, oh please cave, please make my dream come true. Blue gel, orange gel, even the secret purple gel, full of my blue gel, orange gel, even the white gel, especially the white gel. I'm finally in the world of Portal 2. I'm running past the portals, I'm running past the portal guns. Oh wait, what's this? A voice calls out to me. I'm led into a room, following the voice, singing a tune. And who do I see? Looking back at me, with his PP in hand, and a face filled with glee. Cave is coming.
Me and Cave Johnson are touching together.
Me and Cave Johnson.
Me and Cave Johnson are touching into the gel.
Touching
Cave
the
Johnson
gel.
is so much cooler than I first
Me and
thought.
Cave Johnson.
Me and Cave Johnson are touching together. Me and Cave, touching ourselves until our skin will break. Me and Cave, Cave and me, touching ourselves so that all can see.
The gels were always come. The gels have 100% always been come. Cave is coming. 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 Cave is coming.
It's Left 4 Dead, but instead of zombies, everyone be fucking. It's Left 4 Dead without zombies, and everybody's getting down hard. It's Left 4 Dead, but instead of zombies, everyone be fucking. It's Left 4 Dead without zombies, and everybody's getting down.
Excited to play normal pathway.
Louis and Ellis were kissing when the alarms rang out from above. Stay indoors, don't go outside. The warning, it did shove. But now these two virgins have some chaos to overcome. Will they have time to keep kissing, or will these sex zombies give them some? The pills don't heal you, they just make all men hard. The bile bombs are gone,
Hello,
instead we
Survivor.
throw cum in the yard. Pipe bombs are just porn, and the boomers a model. The hospital's down to make room for the green bottle. A gentleman's club. It's Left 4 Dead, but instead of zombies, everyone be fucking. It's Left 4 Dead without zombies, and everybody's getting down hard.
lady that loves men's crack. Have you ever ate that butt? I wanna lay down and lick that stuff. I wish we were a better country. Please soup us instead of gum. Nom 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 nom. Slurp slurp sup sup slurp slurp sup. I bet you'd be into this. The sure to taste like shit.
Yo, it's been a while. Oh my god. Oh, hey everybody, it's Tyler McVicker, the Passionate Gamer. How are we doing today? 63
Love from the Big PP.
Long time no see. Yeah, I've been, I don't know when the last time I streamed was, but it's been like 2 weeks, I think. Been busy. On mostly time travel stuff, but also some other video stuff. There was some, how do I explain this? So there was a Doom event in Los Angeles yesterday, and people are talking about it, so I'll talk about it. I didn't go. I was invited, but I didn't go. Because the event changed. It was originally going to be, in Texas at ID, and then at the last minute they were like, oh, it's in LA, and also it's a day before we told you, and I had already, adjusted my schedule and I couldn't make it. So that sucks. What else is going on? Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to Dark Ages a lot. I'm very excited for Doom the Dark Ages. I've been working on, time travel stuff. I've been working on a video called The Complete History of Half-Life 3 so far. With the first story being from, it goes through every Half-Life 3 related rumor ever. And that goes all the way back to, 2003. And that's no joke. That goes all the way back to 2003. The first Half-Life 3 rumor that I could find on the internet so far is from 2003. And it's from a German magazine. I think it's German. I think it's a German magazine. A German magazine went to Valve in September of 2003. And... No, I know. Half-Life 2 wasn't even out. A German magazine went to Valve in 2003 to do a preview story on Half-Life 2. And they got to play it. They did a cover story on it. And then somebody from the magazine said publicly that they already have Half-Life 3 figured out. And Half-Life 3, they're already, Half-Life 2 is so close to done. Herr Salver with the 38 months.
Germany mentioned, Bratwurst Beer Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest! Yeah, so, and then this guy was like, yeah, they've already got Half-Life 3, outlined, and they already know what they're doing. Lit Beep, 25 months.
Yay.
Yay to you, too. And then Gabe Newell came out and was like, yeah, no. No, we don't. We need to... He made a statement about it, because it, really took off in 2003. People thought Half-Life 3 was in development. It was Episode 1 at the time. No, because Aftermath wasn't even a... So, Half-Life 2, Episode 1... and Episode 2 started life as a game called Half-Life 2 Aftermath. Bune.
Yo.
Yo. That's 32 months for you, 25 months for Lit Beep. Aftermath was Valve being like, oh, we can do, a quicker, smaller game. We'll do episodic content, so we'll do Aftermath, Half-Life 2 Aftermath. And Half-Life 2 Aftermath was originally intended to be the story that went across Episode 1, 2, and 3. And then they realized it was far too large a scope. That's an entire game. So we'll split it up into smaller chunks and try out this episodic thing. We'll contract a bunch of people, a bunch of other studios to fill out the episodic thing and try and have bi-monthly game releases. So that was that story. But at this point, they were still very much trying to get Half-Life 2 out the door. At this point, they were promising a late October, early November 2003 release date, even though internally they knew full well they were not going to hit that release date. But they were telling ATI, one of the main sponsors of the game, that's when they were going to be releasing the game. Then they get hacked. Well, first, then they do this event at Alcatraz. ATI hosts this event launching one of their graphics cards, and the graphics card comes with a code for Half-Life 2, and the game, they were telling ATI the game would be out in October or November. Gabe Newell goes on stage, this is like September, saying, yeah, it's almost done, it'll be out soon, there's a video of this. And then they get hacked. They had already been hacked by the time that Gabe was giving the speech at Alcatraz, but it hadn't leaked. Gabe Newell noticed that his mouse is moving by itself out of the corner of his eye, and that's what triggers him to start looking into the system security and realizes that they had been hacked. That takes place in October. The leak itself, publicly, the wide leak of Half-Life 2 takes place in November 2003, and then the world realizes this game is not anywhere near done. Why are you lying, Valve? And so that's why that's one of the reasons why Valve doesn't do like early announcements or release dates anymore. But so the very first time that the internet started speculating about a Half-Life 3 was before Half-Life 2 was even out. It was known, it was announced, but it wasn't out yet. It still had another little over a year to go. And Gabe Newell, the German magazine goes and does a cover story. Somebody that went to Valve for the preview for the German magazine cover story says in a forum that, it's like, yeah, we got to play Half-Life 2. It's incredible. It's almost done. Lies. And they're working so hard. They already know what they're doing for Half-Life 3. They're already planning out Half-Life 3. Not at all true. Gabe Newell is contacted by a couple, it spreads as far as news stories can spread in 2003. And then somebody contacts Gabe Newell, and Gabe Newell makes a statement saying, look, we are working so damn hard getting this game done. When it is done, we are not going to immediately jump into another big game like this, because we have playtesters that started high school when we started this game, and now they're graduating college. No, we are not immediately jumping into another big game. We're going to want to work on some small projects for a while to calm down. And yeah, Half-Life3.com was registered in 1999. That is true. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure Half-Life 4 was also registered. Like, it was just, like, to make sure they owned that, what's it called? That, URL, that domain. So, yeah. But yeah, it's just, companies do that all the time, where it's just like, okay, this might be a franchise, do 2, 3, 4, make sure we have those, But yeah, so I'm working on a video that goes through the history of Half-Life 3. And I guess it does start in 1999, but Valve registers a domain for Half-Life 3 in 1999. That means nothing. But, okay. The first real rumor is in 2003 from a German magazine. And then the next major Half-Life 3 rumor doesn't really happen until, 2006. But that's when it gets into, some gray area, because it's at that point, you're expecting Episode 3. And that was announced. That was a thing. That's not a rumor. That's a real thing. So 2003 is when the first Half-Life 3 rumor happens. But then Half-Life 2 comes out, Lost Coast comes out, Aftermath is announced, Episode 1 comes out, the Orange Box comes out, and then the rumors start, right? So there's a 4-year gap, 2003 to 2007. So in 2008, it's a whole lot of people just speculating on Episode 3. 2009, it's a whole lot of people being confused as to where the hell Episode 3 went. And then 2010, Valve is announced to be presenting something at Sony's keynote, Sony's presentation at E3 2010. Now, in hindsight, we know that this was Portal 2, which had already been announced, mind you. Portal 2 was already known about, and at this point, the first ARG had already been solved, or mostly completed. But a week to 2 weeks before Gabe's presentation at E3 2010. Well, actually, hold on. No, that's not what happened. Valve was originally going to give their own presentation in E3 2010. They were going to have their own booth like they used to do, and they were going to give a presentation. that was canceled. And then Gabe Newell announces that they're going to instead do a presentation with Sony, which at the time was a huge, like, what the hell? Because Gabe Newell had been shit-talking Sony like crazy. Like saying, like, at the PlayStation 3's walled garden, like he was shit-talking like hugely Sony. So them announcing that he would be like presenting something at Sony's conference was a shock. And he knew it because when he walked out on stage, he said that he was introduced to the guy who's in charge of sharpening things backstage. Why did he shit talk Sony? It had something to do with Sony's cell architecture of the PlayStation 3 and how difficult it was to develop the orange box for the PS3 and how he never wanted to develop something for the PS3 ever again. And it should be stated that Valve didn't do the majority of the developing for PS3 because it was so hard. They actually had a third party do the PS3 port of the orange box. So that's different from Xbox somehow. Xbox runs on, at this point, Xbox was running on a PowerPC chip, which was far more understood. The cell architecture of the PlayStation 3's processor was like not a unique thing, but as far as video game development was concerned, it was a unique thing. And it was a very different way of thinking about how to manage resources and how to allocate tasks to different parts. Whereas developing for the Xbox 360 was fairly straightforward and very much like developing for other consoles. The Xbox was running on a PowerPC chip. I don't know if that was an x86 architecture or not, but it was far more similar to a computer than a PlayStation 3 was. A PS3 was its own fucking beast, and even now the PS3 cell architecture is crazy. So, did my dono come through? I got the receipt for it. It didn't go through this thing, but I did say that somebody named, and I'm not going to dox you, somebody with the first name beginning with the letter H just donated $3. Thunderwood89, if that's you, thank you so much. I don't know why it didn't tell me that happened. I apologize. If somebody else's dono doesn't go through, please let me know. Anyways, yeah, PowerPC is its own deal. PowerPC is also what Apple used in Macintoshes from the 1997 up until the Intel Switch in like 2005. So the iMac G3, G4, G5. Another $3 from somebody named with the beginning of the letter T. Yeah, these aren't coming through. The alert box is turned on. That's really weird. Maybe I'd refresh it. Can I refresh this somehow? Yeah. It's still not here. Yeah? Follows, subscriptions, tips, cheers. Yeah, why aren't these here? Oh boy. Okay, so something's wrong with Stream Elements. That sucks. Hello from Romania. I've been watching you for years now, since I was a kid. Good luck on your streaming career. Thank you so much. So, after Valve announced that they weren't going to be doing their own presentation, but instead going to Sony, doing something at Sony's press conference, at that time, an image starts circulating of what Valve was going to announce, and it was straight up Half-Life 3. This marks the time in the community where all of the memes and it wasn't even called memes back then, all of the jokes and rumors shifted from Half-Life 2 Episode 3 to just calling it Half-Life 3. The Half-Life 3 shirt was 2011. This is 2010. An image comes out claiming to be what they're announcing, and it's Half-Life 3. Now, that image is lost. It's straight up lost media. There's a lot of references to it, but the image itself is lost media. The image caused a whole bunch of people again to contact Gabe Newell, and he again confirms that's fake. So Gabe Newell is quite open about debunking things if you ask him. Been a lot of talk going around lately about Half-Life 3, huh? Oh.
Good song.
Okay. Thank you. I think now it's coming through. There must be something going on with Stream Elements server. Either that or they need to like verify it, but Tuons, thank you so much for is that the thing? Is that you? Yeah, oh no, Tuons is separate. Yeah, we've got a song from Thunderwood and a song from Tuons. We'll get to those in a second. But yeah, I'm telling a bit of a story here. So the video itself is going to go through... have you seen the tweets today from Sadly It's Bradley? I talked to Bradley about that earlier, the dongle. Yeah. There's a bunch of hardware stuff happening right now. My focus right now is to get this Half-Life 3 history video done and out. But there is also a bunch of hardware stuff that needs to be discussed. And I have a collab video that I can't mention whom I'm collabing with, but you know them. I'm pretty sure. They're bigger than I am, and I'm friends with them. A discovery was made, and it's really, really cool. Hold on. What the hell? But yeah, some cool shit's happening. 200 RSD from Marco. I don't know what RSD. What would the HL2 RTX remix hardware requirements be? No idea, but definitely an RTX graphics card would be assumed. Oh, okay. I just got paid from Twitch. Just paid me. That's strange. All right. I just randomly got the notification that I got paid from Twitch, and they never pay me. Twitch pays out on the 15th, and it's the 13th, so that was weird. I guess it's Thursday, but I don't know. $1.85, cool. So, yeah. Is there anything else that I? Yeah, so like, there's been a discovery made, and it's kind of big enough that warrant a collab. That's good. The Deckard is happening, and it seems to be happening sooner rather than later. I'll be making the Deckard history video after I get the Half-Life 3 history video done. And that's pretty much what I have planned for now, are 2 big history videos and a collab. And like, you know, and then whenever so I'm kind of holding those back because when I have gaps in my upload schedule, you need like a current day video kind of thing. Like if you want to upload what are called evergreen videos, which are videos that, you know, will always get views because they're always going to be searched for. You need to have a current video that's very much has an expiration date. So like a news story to get the algorithm going. Tuons with $2.
Any news on Fremont?
Any news on Fremont? Fremont is the Valve game console that was developed for a long time. We do not have confirmation if it's still in development. And no, we do not have anything on that.
Mimi, I'm a Half-Life boy. 59 months of absolute passion.
Cheers.
Love from the tiny PP.
Lint with the 59 months. Got a tiny PP, but he's got 2 kids, so obviously somebody likes it. All right. So that's the current plan. And then also working on time travel show stuff. The show that takes place sometime in the 90s, somehow broadcasting to the future, modern day, and people who are watching in modern day can call a phone number to talk to a guy from the 90s and also send faxes and also send messages to a robot who will read it out in the 90s. And it all runs off of actual computer hardware from the 90s, and the set is full of everything. Anything made before the year 2002, it's crazy. Send some. Is that not the image? That is the image. You found it. Good for you. $10 from Darkly ETM. Random question, but have you heard the book House of Leaves? No. What's that? I don't really have time to read very much. Did this just come out? This just came out. Okay, we got some news. The Steam Year in Review 2024 just hit. That's when Valve, so the Steam team, talks about the stuff that they did this year, and then at the end of it, they talk about the stuff they're doing in the future. And they didn't. Okay. It's a mind bender of a novel, House of Leaves. How does data mining actually work? I'll explain that next data mining stream. It's effectively you take the system files within games, and you compare them pre-update and post-update by effectively using an automated program to look for any strings in the binary of these files, and then diff checking those strings found in the binaries. What's the 90s time travel show? All right, I'll just show something quick from that before we start doing what we're here for today. Thankfully, Get Lucky 12341 is the only place you can actually see clips from that show because it's not technically done. I think Get Lucky's here, but I don't know. What day is it today? February something? February? Yeah, hello. Hello. I've purposely kept these VODs from releasing because the show isn't actually ready to go, but we're getting there. So is it gonna load? How's the new house? Welcome to the show, everybody. We're going to be continuing on with... What the hell is happening here? This little number right here, this Half-Life game. Fax machine is on. The phone is on. Let me check. The phone is on. And we will be taking your calls. We will be taking your faxes. Michael will be reading your messages. And we're going to be just hanging out, having a good time. I recently updated to the newest version of Half-Life. It's 1.006. And it came with Team Fortress Classic. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're in this room. There is a cage in the middle of the room. I don't remember being in this room.
There's a tranquilizer gun in the shock cage.
Tranquilizer gun? So we get a new weapon? Oh yeah, look at that. So this is a tranquilizer gun. Oh! Good. Okay, alright. Well, thanks for the tranquilizer gun. Where am I going?
You've got mail.
Oh, we got mail. Oh, I'm choking. I think we're playing on medium difficulty because we did start on hard difficulty, but it was insane. I'm a passionate gamer, but whew, I don't like the phone company. Uh-oh, I'm not ready. I don't have my good clothes on. Another $2 donated. It's not coming through, and I'm sorry.
Is this Tyler? Well, I was calling you because you went to the strip bar 2 days ago, and apparently you forgotten your purse. And I was just calling you to tell you that all our employees must pick up their items. I'm
getting another call. Hold on. Hello?
This is me, Gabe Newell from Half-Life.
Hi, Gabe Newell from Half-Life. How are you?
Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3?
Portal 3.
Portal... What?
Team Fortress 3.
Right.
Team Fortress 4.
What's going on here, bro? Like, is this... What? Hello?
Dota 3.
I don't know what's going on. Is this a robot?
I'm Gabe Newell from Half-Life.
Okay, if you're not a robot, say Marshmallow.
Hello, I'm Gabe Newell, and this is Marshmallow.
Ah, dang it, it's a person. Mail. Never mind. Hello?
Can I sing you a song?
You want to sing a song on the air?
Old Godzilla was hopping around Tokyo City like a big playground when suddenly Batman burst from the shade and hit Godzilla with a back grenade. Raven took an AK-47 out from under his hat, blew Batman away with a rat-a-tat-tat. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Thank you.
Shut this guy up.
Well, he's done, so. Overburnt Toast has joined the mail. God dang it, guys. Let's chill. Let's chill out. Hello?
Is this Ty McVicker? What do you think of the Weezer Blue album?
Are you watching the show? Look at that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're about to put out a Green album.
Are they?
Yeah, they're working on it right now. That's all.
Do you have a message for, like, Jesus or something?
Yeah, I love Jesus. That's all.
Sorry, we're getting another call. Hello?
The fog is coming. 1999's fog is coming. The fog is coming. The fog is coming.
Huh? Alright, Mad Dog 1977 says, I can't wait for the remaster of this game. I hope it'll be great. There's a remaster for Half-Life? Hello?
This is me, Gabe Newell from Half-Life.
Oh god. Alright, I survived. Wait, how do I get back? How do I get back? Oh, you go around. Ooh, health. I need...
You got
Ah! We got mail! Ah! I'll check the mail at the next death or the next map load, whichever one comes next. Yay! Hey, dead. I killed a living thing. Well, what did I say? Busy Balderus says, I wish we could get a new Metroid game for the Nintendo 64. Can't wait for cool stuff they'll do with the sick 3D graphics. It's been so long since Super Metroid. I agree. 2112 Austin. Hi, who's this?
Donald Mustard.
Okay, hi Donald Mustard. What can I do for you today?
Could I have maybe two number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, two number 47s, one with cheese, and a large soda?
Elizabeth says, hi Ty, thanks for reading my last fax. My mom bought me a new Y2K safe PC. And I was wondering which Nancy Drew game I should buy. Oh, The Curse of Blackthorn Manor. Amphriel, good evening.
What are your genuine thoughts about the Half-Life 2 beta and how much people hype it up?
There is no Half-Life 2 beta. Half-Life 2 isn't even really in development. They just came out with Half-Life.
Yeah, this is the wrong number. I meant to call Donald Mustard. My fault.
Okay. How much you want to bet it's just the same guy?
Yeah, it is.
Just abusing the phone. Also, did you fix the issues with Michael? His software got glitchy last time. As far as I know, Michael is not self-aware. Y'all just made him seem like he was. Why Not says, if you see a gnome, close the game immediately. I gotta say, the revolver is the best weapon in the game. It's my favorite one, I think. Didn't want to get surprise attacked. A door just opened. What? Hello?
Gordon Freeman, it is you, isn't it?
Yes.
The science team has been tracking your progress with the Black Mesa security system.
Oh.
Unfortunately, so is the military. That suit of yours is full of tracking devices.
Oh.
Still,
So where am I headed? Oh, he's following me now. Get out the best weapon in the game. Oh, music track. It's cold. Oh, it's sapping my suit in a matter of moments. Bye-bye. Oh, man. More spawn... Wait, behind me? Come on, that's not fair.
Freeman, right?
Yep.
I've got a message for you. Make sure you don't...
I don't know who shot him.
You've got voicemail. Glex says, Pelosi, we have updated the terms of service of your Michael model. These changes will make Michael sentient and given full access to the internet. Do you accept?
No.
See, I don't care what you say, I will accept this. Be done.
What is going on? Hello? I'm getting shot. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a grenade. Okay. Huh? What the hell is this? Oh God.
Message for you.
I took care of it. I'm really tense. I don't know, because they're invisible. How do I know if there are more or not?
You've got voicemail. Line of Lady 3 says, the fog is coming, the fog is coming.
The fog is coming. Surface access. We're going to the surface. Yeah, so genuinely, when it's done, like when it's finally put together the way I want it to be put together, which I have been working on and off for 3 years, it will be the biggest thing I've ever done. It will eventually evolve to have a life of its own outside of, you know, the Valve News Network type stuff. And it's crazy because I'm laughing at it, not because it's what I'm doing, but what the audience is doing. It's an audience participation focused show. So the audience can call it's an actual landline telephone that you can actually call. If you're a Twitch subscriber, you get the phone number, right? And the phone number changes every show, right? And there's a fax machine, and the fax machine works through your Twitch points to this real fax machine. And then there's this speaker behind me that I'm going to put googly eyes on that we call Michael Surf Samuels. It's just this text-to-speech thing that you can put a message in through Twitch points, and then Michael will read it, right? There's other stuff that I've since. So the last episode I did was over a year ago, and I didn't like the last one I did. It didn't go well. We got AIM working. We have an AIM server up and running, so the superest of superfans will get added to my buddy list and can interact with me live on air through an actually AOL Instant Messenger. That works. So I've been working on getting everything to where I want it like crazy. Like for the last 2 weeks, I've been putting in like 10-hour, 12-hour days getting it to where I want it to be. Shit is absolutely insane. You have to start a new account. It's brand new. You have to do a new account because it's a unique server, right? So you have to open a new account through that server. I'm going to publish when it's time. I will explain to the people I want to have buddy access to my account how to set it up. What else? So we've all hi. We've also I was talking to Electra earlier, and I want to get the audience's opinion on this. So what I notice is when I'm talking, views go up. When we're just playing a game, it's fine. But if the same game is on the screen for too long, views start going down. Now, my first solution for alleviating this was early on in the show's development. I was going to do the history of first-person shooters, and I had a list of Train Express.
What is up, Tyler?
My butthole. So we had this long list on this really long sheet of paper. It was like a 20-foot sheet of paper. It was like 1,200 video games that, through chronological order, from the year 1974 all the way up to 1999, showed the full history of first-person shooters. And I was just going in chronological order. So what I think we're going to do is have some form of audience participation in that the audience has some control over what is being played and when. And the current ideas are a literal spinning game show wheel in the studio that the audience can pay Twitch points to put a game up on the wheel, and then once the wheel fills up, then we do a spin and switch games. Or bingo balls, where the balls all have different numbers on them that correspond to a game that's already set up on the computer. Now, when I say you have some control over it, I still dictate what's on the game, what games you can pick from. Like, there will be a predetermined list of games because they have to be games that are set up, right? And if it's a multiplayer game, it has to be a game that has a server replacement of some sort and way for the audience to be able to play, right? So games from, is that a Paradox poster from Portal 2? Yeah, it's from those metal poster Displate. So, like, will VR chat be on the list? No games from before 9/11. So the story of the show is a bit different. Like, it's evolved. It doesn't take place in any one time in particular. It's a very abstract, like, it takes place in the late 90s-ish. Because I don't want to be, like, hard dictated to a date. I want to instead have it be like that vibe. It's 1990X, but that also includes the year 2000 and part of the year 2001. Because there are certain things that are very much thought to be 90s that aren't, like Unreal Tournament or Deus Ex. Those things, Quake 3 and Unreal Tournament came out in December of 99, right? But both of those games I have set up with private servers that you can join and play. You should let people spend money to waste your alt ammo. That's silly. I want this show so bad. I've been working on it like crazy, man. We're getting close. We're getting very close. Of course, you've also got the, you know, the pre-recorded segments. Let me see if I can find, not the Herat one that I did, but the preview one that I did. So there are pre-recorded segments from that are play Crack Life, please. I don't like Crack Life. Not a fan of Crack Life. Get your free Christmas tree volume 2. When I get time. I'm hella busy, and I apologize for that. But so I'll just show you what I mean real quick, so that you understand where I'm coming from. Oh, I don't have it on here. Damn it. Yeah, that's right. I haven't copied everything over yet. Shoot. Yeah, so they're pre-recorded segments that look like extended play off of, you know, Tech TV from back in the day, that my character does contract work. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. But yeah, you know, it's good stuff. I'll tell you what, I'm proud of it. So, yeah, I don't have it. Oh well. I love the commitment to authentic 90s tech. Yeah, even though it would have, it's so hard. Like, Electra tells me, like, and she's right, I need to get this show going as soon as possible because eventually someone will still steal the idea because the idea is that good. But part of the issue with that is just how hard it is to do this show. It is so fucking hard to have every piece of the puzzle come together and have it all work. It's so hard to do that show. But once I finally get everything clicked into place, it can be kind of an assembly line and there won't be this much prep anymore and I can just do this show like every week. And that's the goal. It gives you Mystery Science Theater 3K. Yeah, it's definitely an inspiration. All right, so today we're going to play Half-Life. Just normal old Half-Life. Nothing too weird. Just playing Half-Life. Have I heard of Kringle Life? No. We're playing Half-Life. It's normal. We're playing the Half-Life beta. Look at this. It's the Half-Life 2 beta. Don't you love beta, guys? I know how much you guys love beta. Did I turn off anti-aliasing? I don't think so. Oh, I turned off texture filtering. Because texture filtering is gross and I hate it. So this is GZ Doom. This is the Half-Life 2 beta remade in some parts in GZ Doom. Darkly ETM with the $5. Last random question. When's the last time you've heard anything about missing info? Years and years and years ago. Valve didn't allow them to get put on Steam. So it's not technically Half-Life. It's Doom, but it's also Half-Life in a way. And it's just straight up ported map. Like this is like the map that this is pulling from. I have played probably just as much as I've actually played Half-Life 2. God. So obviously, like we're. What the fuck? There's vertical look and there's jumping and. What am I supposed to do? I'm pretty sure Source was built on top of this engine. Source engine was not built on top of the Doom engine or the GZ Doom engine, which is so far removed from actual Doom that some, including myself, don't really count it as Doom. Okay, there we go. No, Gold Source, the engine that 2 ons, $3.
Tyler, are you going to play music this stream or no?
Yes, just after this. We have a couple of things to show. Yeah, so they were licensed the Quake engine, and they built on top of the Quake engine, adding skeletal animation, scripted sequences, that kind of thing. And then that became Half-Life, and then Source engine was built on top of Half-Life. So, like, in a way, yes, but also, no. It's not built on Doom at all. All roads lead to Quake, that's true. All roads do lead to the Quake engine. But yeah, this is Doom. Got Cremator there. I bet we have child labor somewhere. This is the garage. Am I going to be able to go in here? Oh, wait, this is where I came from. A Dadoy. Here's the garage. Having the gas mask citizens, like, actually around is kind of nuts. But they're just sprites, which is funny. So I gotta raise this truck up, unless I can just get under it now. No. So where is the button to raise the truck? The smallest fall results in a grunt. That's Doom. Unless I'm not supposed to go in there, but I'm pretty sure I am. I gotta go... There's a path underneath this truck. Although, wait, you couldn't do that because of room over room. This is still Doom. In a way. Child labor? Child labor? This was Half-Life 2. It was dark and gritty. I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. Where am I supposed to go? Do I just... This is just the end of the map? Or what? Anyone that's played Dooming the Bar before, which is what this mod is called. Do you think you would have preferred if this is how Half-Life 2 turned out? That's a really tough question to answer because it's based entirely on hypothetical. So the weird thing about this is that it's making me motion sick to play, and I don't usually get motion sick. Is it because the FOV is too small? No, it's the movement acceleration, which is normal for Doom, but because this is my brain doesn't know how to handle it. So you're supposed to raise this truck up, and then there's a path underneath the truck. Yeah, it's very slippery. I wonder if I can turn it off somehow. Yeah, no clips on. So... $10, Passionate Gamer. Oh, so that's a teleport. That's interesting. Why is that a teleport? So where the hell am I supposed to go? Was it really this way the whole time? There's child labor over here. Oh, no child labor. Really? So that was just entirely optional. Stenographer's Chasm. Stenographer's Chasm. Really good use of the environmental sounds from the beta. This is running in Doom, quote unquote. Oh, okay. That was the door where they yell at you. The jump scare door. Yeah, this hurts my brain. One of my it's like, it's not Half-Life, but it does feel. Half-Life 2 makes you really feel like Half-Life. Alright, Terminal Plaza, is it gonna load the map? Oh my god, it does. Damn, they took some creative liberties and I love it. Hey, it's Crazy Clock! This dude made a sprite animation of Crazy Clock and put the frickin' stalker scream in there. Big boxy camera. That actually looks better than the actual beta camera. The brush-based camera from the map. So this is taking ideas from a whole bunch of different variations of this map. And that's cool. So this next level doesn't exist. So I don't know what... They might just go right to the construction zone. But this next level, like, there's a gap that we're missing. This feels original. This doesn't seem familiar to me. Did they create an original map? Or did they use a later Street Wars level and clean it up? Because that would be smart if that's what you did. This is based on the Half-Life 2 leaked beta. This is what Half-Life 2 looked like through most of its development. Botulism. Damn, we got the beta bus and everything? Oh wait, no, that's just an APC. Does dooming the bar have the beta bus? That's the real question. Man, what is this map based on? This is really familiar, yet not at all. So then this would be the construction zone. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, they made the map to fill in the gap. What is that based on? It feels so familiar. Oh. Tyler found a bug. Have you seen the Doom 2016 Snap Map remake of Root Canal? No. What? Didn't Train Station Beta have stairs and whatnot? Yeah, and we just went through them. See, it's around this period of time that I'll start getting shot at if this was the real game. Because I'm trespassing where I'm not supposed to. Looks like Peripetia. Oh, kinda does, yeah. That's an invisible wall, so that's not where I'm supposed to go. Oh. You don't get shot here? Then I don't know what I'm thinking of. Oh, I might be thinking of RTBR, actually. What happens if I IDKFA? Are there any original weapons in this? No? Alright. Well, this makes it more clear what we're actually playing. So I'm gonna keep the pistol on. I wonder if the NPCs are actually NPCs or just like static, like bi-directional sprites or whatever. So it's still Half-Life sounds. Okay, so at one point they were like, whoever made this mod at one point was thinking about letting you use the pistol. Hi, Tyler, with my partner now. Just hopped in to say hi. Hi! It's your boy. We're playing Doom, but dark and gritty. Alright, trash heap. We're gonna fall into the trash can. Classic. Now we're in industrial sector. Oh no, we're in the terminal plaza. I gotta my beta knowledge is waning. Am I out of pistol bullets or something? What the hell? Can I kill these guys? They're not real. Damn, anyway, see you around. Hope you're good. I might. Thank you for asking. I hope you're alright. You and your partner. The true citizen appreciates the comforts of City 17, but uses discretion. Wait, am I gonna be going all the way up to the Manhack arcade? How far did this guy go? Does this go all the way up to the Manhack arcade? The true citizen. The true citizen appreciates the comforts of City 17, but uses discretion. Yeah, okay. So it skipped some stuff, but this is the Manhack Arcade. Welcome to the Manhack Arcade. This is actually insane. I've not played this before. This is blowing my mind. How well done this is. Do we see Barney? Do we meet Barney? This is... oh, wow. Yeah, this is the map. This is originally where you would meet Barney. You'd go into this radio tower building. It's the same building. Oh, my God. I have played these maps so many goddamn times. And then you gotta drop into there. And then we go down here, and that should lead to Kleiner's lab. But not before we meet Barney. Rob, 5300 with the Twitch Prime. Yeah, we're going to Kleiner's lab. This is the map. This is one of the oldest maps in the game, or at least one of the oldest maps that we have. That whoever made this is using as a base. Actually, it's kind of different. What is this map? Really, platforming? No, yeah, this is it. I forget what this map is called, but this map was shown in the original, like, 1999-2000 demo video that Valve published. At least partially. Wait, this isn't that? What the fuck is this? It's, like, partially original... oh, now we're over here? Wow. Okay, so now I think we just skipped Kleiner's lab. Now we're in Under. Maybe it's to avoid needing to use NPCs, so they're just skipping the NPC parts. What's the best Half-Life 2 beta mod? That's tough because, like, I'm partial to RTBR, Raising the Bar Redux, but I also don't believe they're actually going to finish that mod, right? I think the version of the game as it exists now is absolutely fantastic, but it's not at all what it's setting out to do yet. And what they're setting out to do is so big and so, like, large in scope that I don't actually believe they'll do... Wait, are we going to Kleiner's lab? No. And now it's later in the day. Wait, are we? Oh my God, I don't know what this looks like. We're going to Kleiner's lab, but that's a map load. This is so goddamn impressive. Okay, this is... yeah, that's Kleiner's lab up there. Wow. It's a mixture of original content and, like, level layouts that I recognize like the back of my hand. What RTB Raising the Bar Redux has done so far is very much worth your time and is absolutely fantastic. But, like I'm gonna have grandkids before that shit's done. You know what I mean? And the guy behind it is, like, also in charge of, like, or partially in charge of the Half-Life 2 RTX project. And they're also doing a Portal mod. They're doing too much. There's too much. Stretching themselves too thin. There's too much. Am I skeptical because other beta mods have failed? No, I'm skeptical because they have like 3 or 4 ongoing projects, this team. And like they're all kind of like, none of them are as big as we're going to make the Half-Life 2 beta, but an original thing. But still, it's just too much work. I've not played the newest Dark Interval stuff. I've not played a lot of the newest stuff. There's another mod that just had an update. Not Dark Interval. The Orb. Oh, that's neat. So I need to get in there somehow. Yeah, Half-Life, like, Raising the Bar Redux Triumph is their Portal mod. Nova Prospect-esque Portal mod. Based on the Portal beta. Is there something I'm supposed to do? The denizens of hell used their black magic to warp Doomguy into the Half-Life 2 beta, hoping the forces of the beta combined would succeed where they had all failed and kill him once and for all. Realizing he was in the wrong game, Doomguy disguised himself as a gas mask citizen and navigated around Beta City 17 in search of a way out before he was trapped inside of Valve's repository forever. With the help of Beta Kleiner's trusty teleporter, Doomguy warped back to Mars and got back to work ripping and tearing the demon scum. Meanwhile, a train had just arrived at the terminal, carrying a certain theoretical physicist. Alright, is that it? Yeah. Wait. Oh, I didn't notice this was Get Your Free TVs. Did I play this? Did I play this map? No, I didn't play these. These are different maps. Tyler, when will Half-Life 3 be out? Oh, okay, so this is the even older version of the... Yeah. Even older version of the Manhack Arcade. And there's the radio tower. Beta bus, beta bus, beta bus, beta bus. So that's that. That's really, really cool stuff. Gotta love it. Nixon 110.
Someone in your Discord suggested that the Paragod was working on HLX in some unspecified capacity. Have you heard anything related to that?
No. The Paragod, the guy who does the animations? I've honest to God not heard anything about that. So, no. Sorry. Now we're gonna play, we're gonna play like a different kind of Half-Life, but in Doom. Do I need a newer version of GZ Doom for this one? Thunderwood with the $2.
I won't link the song again, but hopefully this one goes through. I made a video on the Source engine if you want to watch it later. It's on my channel.
Thank you. There's something wrong with what's going on here. I don't know what's going on with this. With like the donations and stuff. Hold on. So, we gonna play... Unknown texture. I'm getting an error when loading this. What? Huh? Half peeps. How you doing? I'm getting an error. Hold on. It's not working. Hold on. Maybe I just need an older version of the GZ Doom. This is saying GZ Doom 3.1. That's real old, too. 3.1. So if I just go like this, boink, boink. It's doing the same shit. So, am I... It's not loading the textures. It runs on Doom 2 version 1.9. Bet you make a killer ZD. That is so funny. Oh. I also need... Okay. So Tyler's a dumbass and didn't read the instructions. Oh, and that didn't work either. Did this work? Loud. Ow, my ears. Jesus Christ. Ow. Okay, so I need the paranoid PK3 and also the paranoiac PK3. Paranotic? Okay. But if I have it set the other way around, it doesn't launch. No. Huh. What? What? I'm quite confused. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, it works. Okay, cool. Got it. Sick. It's working now. So this is This is Half-Life. Welcome to Half-Life. Ladies and gents, I welcome you to Half-Life. Oh, fuck off.
Dr. Belmer, this briefing will serve to recap your mission objective.
Have a great stream, Tyler.
You too.
This song is one of my favorites.
Materials research. We believe that our supremacy in this field will allow us to pioneer exploration of extra-dimensional space. For many years now, the United States government has been using the Black Mesa Complex to move ahead in these areas.
Black Mesa
My
Complex?
employers wish to impose roadblocks in the path of the US government and set back their progress. Your objective is to damage their information systems so that data recovery is...
Am I based in Seattle?
Consuming.
Yeah, that's right, love.
Provided with a data device, use it to introduce a virus into their data systems. Unfortunately, you do not have adequate security clearance for access to data control operations. Therefore, you'll need to figure out a way to reach it on your own. However, to assist you, we have planned a little incident in the anomalous materials test lab. This should cause just enough confusion to allow you to reach data control ops. Periodically, during your mission, you will receive transmissions from me. These messages will help you navigate the Black Mesa facility and identify alternative paths. Good luck.
Yeah, so Half-Life. Did I see your bit message?
Don't you find this all fascinating? Hello, sir.
Yeah, so we're just playing a bit of Half-Life, love.
How interesting. Just look at that. I am rather looking. This all looks nominal.
Yes. This all looks nominal. Alright. So, what we're going to have to do now...
Aren't you?
Is...
I am rather looking forward to this analysis. Aren't you? Looking forward to this analysis. This should shake up those grand...
This song was donated by Thunderwood. Yes. Thunderwood89. Thank you so much. We are playing Half-Life. We are playing Half-Life. We are playing Half-Life. Welcome to Half-Life. Boy, is it fucking Half-Life in me Half-Life.
Greetings.
Greetings.
You know I can't over here.
I do? I know that for certain. You wouldn't know any better if this was Half-Life or this wasn't Half-Life. We're playing Half-Life. It's Half-Life, but in Doom, love. Laser! Caution. You see, Doom can't do transparency, I guess. So, I don't understand. We're just replaying the first level of is this Twisty? Ugh, it's not Twisty. Wait, what? Oh. Okay.
Go right on through, sir.
This isn't Half-Life. There are 3 secrets in this level?
I got explicit orders not to let you through without your hat.
3 secrets? Is this a secret? No. 3 secrets. Oh. I can't move.
Mark 4 protective system for use in hazardous environment conditions.
What do you think about Stop Killing Games?
I like it.
It's a campaign to end planned obsolescence and stop kill switches in video games. There's EU and UK petitions to sign.
I know. Uh-oh. What if somebody made Half-Life but not in the Half-Life engine, in the GZ Doom engine? So many noises. There are so many noises happening right now. Right, okay, good job. Oh, hello. So I guess we're just like going back and forth, teleporting to the same the same little room. Oh, we're done. Okay, thank God. Turlets! Look at that incredibly high resolution model there. That's crazy. This next song was donated by 2 ones. There are 3 secrets, and somehow I've killed 11 monsters. Stop running around.
Stay back.
This area's been locked down. Lick my nuts. So this, I actually have played the first few levels of this like 8 years ago. So we're gonna have to be very careful. That's right, your boy got one of these. Man, the different quality of models is kind of throwing me. I do remember this being very, very difficult. But there are 3 secrets in this level. Man, people just be screaming. Is the audio okay? Is the audio all set up okay? Because there's a lot of audio going on and it's giving me a migraine. Everybody likes to look at the bar to beat. Everybody goes a beat at the beat the bar. Everybody goes a beat at the beat the bar. Hey, everybody in chat, type everybody goes the beat at the bar to beat. Thank you. Oh wow, we're just right into it then, huh? Got a shotgun. Got a pistol. What is that key on the screen? That's too many shots. Shouldn't be that many shots. Well, it's Doom, so does this mean we go 100% monsters? This area has been temporarily restricted. Just a little bit, just a wee bit. It'll just let me look a little bit, just a wee bit. One secret. I've already missed 3 secrets. It's crazy how little I remember of this. Uh-oh. Reload that gun. Never played the original Doom games? I don't know if I can like you anymore. After what you said, I don't think I'm going to be able to like you unless you purchase parts to build your own Windows 95 or 98 PC, and then get a hold of copies, original copies of the original Doom games. You know, Doom 95 is fine if you can't get a hold of the original floppies. And then you're going to have to play them that way, all the way through. The whole thing. And that means, you know, Doom, Doom 2, Final Doom, Master Levels of Doom 2, Maximum Doom, you know, explore D-Zone Gold, D-Zone 2 Gold a bit. And then, you know, the other stuff that were technically commercial add-ons like Hell to Pay, Perdition's Gate, the lost episodes of Doom. Can't go that way. And then also, you know, check out some of the most influential, you know, megawads like Eternal Doom or Icarus or, oh, I guess you're going to have to play Sigil 1 and 2, No Rest for the Living. You're going to have to play, what's it called? Legacy of Rust, the stuff that just came out. That's really good. You're going to have to learn how to play it all on, you know, at least Ultraviolence. Hopefully you can learn how to pistol start and do a nightmare run of your own, you know, but if you can't, that's fine. I understand that's a big ask. But let me know when you're finished with that. It's probably also best if you were to play, you know, Heretic, Hexen, Dark Kings of the Death Kings of the Dark Citadel, Strife. You know, modern PC won't do. I mean, you could play them on your modern PC if you want to be a poser. Or you can do what I did and learn how to build period accurate hardware and play it that way. You know, and then I mean, if you're oh shit. If you're already, you know, going to the trouble to do all that, then there's no reason you shouldn't also, you know, play Quake 1, you know, Scourge of Armageddon, and, you know, the different expansions, and, you know, you should play Duke 3D, you should play Blood, you should play Shadow Warrior, you should play Power Slave, the build engine version, you should play Redneck Rampage. And I mean, if you're going to play those, you might as well play like Blood Cryptic Passage or Shadow Warrior Wanton Destruction or Duke Nukem 3D Life's a Beach or Duke It Out in DC. You don't have to play Nuclear Winter though. Thank you, Kimbo is bored. This next song was donated by 2 Ones. Where is the enemy that is firing upon me?
Vital signs.
Oh, he's up there. Okay.
lacerations.
So the one thing I when I did play this back in the day, the thing I remember the most about it is that it is like evilly unforgiving.
End of the line.
And then once you're done playing all those, you know, come back to me. I'll have more assignments. The Quake 2, the Quake 2 expansions, and then the games that use those engines. You know. So like, what are other games? What are games that use the Quake 1 engine? You've got like that X-Men game that sucks. You got to play that all the way through. Hexen 2, that's pretty good. Definitely better than Hexen 1. What else uses Quake 1's engine? And then Quake 2, you know, Heretic 2 runs on the Quake 2 engine. Sin runs on the Quake 2 engine. That's a good game. Soldier of Fortune runs on the Quake 2 engine. That's another very good game. Yeah, this song makes me angry. Who requested this? 2-1 requested this, right? Yeah, this song's getting added to the blacklist. This is not getting requested again. Oh, Chex Quest 1, 2, and 3. That's over, thank Christ. What do I have set for alternate fire? Because this does have a grenade launcher.
End of the line for you.
Yeah, I like old school first-person shooter games, old school PC FPSs. My favorite old school PC FPS is definitely Duke Nukem 3D. But they're all good in their own way. I'm an individual who actually really enjoys playing Duke It Out in DC. 2-1s, $3. Oh my god. I had to check the configuration for this. Fire, secondary fire, left trigger. No, we're gonna do that. Now, is there like a heal or something? Because there's this thing on my screen and I don't know what that's supposed to be. There we go.
The security key is in security room
Oh,
B102,
I see. Okay, so that's a message.
By A2. Use the lift in storage by A3 to reach the bridge over storage by A2, which will take you to B102.
Meow meow. Bye. Meow meow.
The security key is in security room B102. Which
Tyler, my song didn't get added?
A2.
No, it did. But I'm punishing you for what you did. This game is unbalanced as hell, so we are playing with God mode on right now until we get to a little bit later in the game and it's a little less unbalanced. Man, there's something about GZ Doom that just makes me physically ill. It's got to do with like the floaty shit. Like, I know that normal Doom has floaty controls, but it's not as bad.
Get ready to take over your heart.
You know, for God's sake, open the silo doors. They're coming for us, and it's our only way out. Oh my God, this is. But I've been saying that for years.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Being with you. Maybe it's the thought in the second one's way sadder than the first one.
Oh, you've donated this song before, and I hated it the last time you donated it.
I was pulling stunts, but I'm a little stuck puller. That's my love for scones. I just want to say something real quick.
What happened to Valve News Network? In January of 2021, I switched the name of the channel to just Tyler McVicker, which is my real name, because I wanted to be able to give myself the freedom to do things that aren't specifically just Valve, with an eye towards id Software, which is the company that is responsible for Valve existing. And also CD Projekt Red, because I just love CD Projekt Red, and then also, to a lesser extent, just Bethesda GameWorks stuff in general. But with a large focus on id Software.
Maybe it's the thought of being so loved. Shit, I love being. I love being loved, but don't like crying on the phone. Hi, what's up? Yeah, what's going on?
Is this music?
Oh, yeah, she told.
Yeah, and it's over. Oh man, that sucks ass. So there's still a secret in this level. That one's getting blacklisted as well. If you want to play a fun song that everybody actually likes, then you should donate Strokin. Do you still have your interview with Ross Scott lying around somewhere? Is it not still live? I never took that offline, I don't think. Yeah, I did that in 2015. I spoke to Ross 2 years ago, I think, about the Time Travel Show. I got his opinions on stuff because he was around at the time.
The security key is in security room B102, which overlooks storage bay A2. Use the lift in storage bay
Got
A3
a lot of his feedback
to
on
reach
what
the
I was
bridge
working
over
on.
storage bay A2, which will take you to B102.
It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter if you're a guy. Yeah, I remember the last time I played this, it was like I don't know where the hell I was going. It's like they tried to use like Doom level design ideals. 6 secrets in this level, and I'm not gonna find a single goddamn one. Look at that infighting. You want to interview Ross about Stop Killing Games? I mean, I have no... Yeah, why not? 2 ones, $3.
This one is better, I promise.
some penis music. Yeah, this is that yoinky spoinky kind of music, isn't it? Nope, not this way. It's crazy that this game started with the Vortigaunts instead of the headcrab zombies. Good music to scratch your wiener. You know, I'm in total agreement with you. This is good wiener scratching music. You know, it's like immediate, like as soon as the music started, my wiener got so damn itchy. Like my dick itchy. I've got an itchy wiener. Yeah. Electra has had no issue with anything that I have set up until this point, but as soon as I started talking about itchy penis, she appears. Hello. Are you not a fan of the itchy penis comment? No. Okay, my wife is not a fan of the itchy penis. I would like everyone to strike itchy penis from the record and forget it was ever said. I would also like Rams, the person who brought up the idea of scratching one's own penis, to be put into timeout. Not in the Twitch chat, but in reality. If someone could contact Ram's parent or guardian to put them into an actual timeout, that would be great. Thank you. My bad. Yeah, well, I understand that you feel sorry for it now, but if we don't punish you for it, you're never going to learn. Right? Tough love, right? I haven't been burping. You've heard me burp into the microphone before? Really? Well, I do it without thinking. Ladies and gents, have I burped into the microphone today? You see, if Electra actually listened to the song that you donated, she would understand why we're talking about scratching wieners. Yes, I did burp into the microphone? Okay, well, I apologize, but I'm probably never going to stop. You see, I have IBS. Would you like to talk about what IBS is as a group? I'd be willing to educate. What? I belong in the criminal justice system? I believe what you should say is I belong in politics. Yo, that nipple on the on the ceiling's trying to spit at me. It wasn't Bundy. It was Dahmer. It was Jeffrey Dahmer, yeah. Yeah, he understands that it's bad, but he would never stop. Yeah, and he knows why he has to be locked up. And it was a crazy, crazy interview. Hey, look, we're back. Why did it circle back around? I didn't collect a key or anything. Also, the secrets are hidden like crazy well. Because I haven't found a single one. Boo Bear, can I get a favor? My big yellow water bottle is downstairs at my desk. Can you bring it to me, please? Please? Yeah. Hey, back when the world was in a recession. Well, I mean, hey, if you're feeling nostalgic for it, I've got some good news. We might be going back. Hell yeah.
We just intercepted a security bulletin. Dr. Zimmerman is being held in the secure holding facility in the northeastern.
Hopefully Valve releases Fremont and Deckard and HLX before I lose money. Well, I mean, they're probably going to release Deckard and HLX soon. I don't think Fremont will be released anytime soon, though. I just burped into the mic. I apologize. I have that much water in me at all times. Yeah, more than this. Yep. Good call. Switch off auxiliary power to use gate control. Yeah, okay. I don't know where I'm headed, but I'll do it. Tyler, loving the stream. Today I share a couple of your videos with my work Slack after talking about Half-Life 3. I got the whole company onto your videos and it's pretty funny. Well, this is a message for Sam Lemmy's colleagues. Hello from the crazy Half-Life 3 man. I'm always looking for investors. And by investor, I mean somebody who's willing to just give me money and you get nothing in return. So I guess I'm looking for grants. Bro, you showed everyone the should ball touch inside joke. I printed it on a t-shirt that nobody bought. I think that was my least successful piece of merch in my channel's history. Was the should ball touch t-shirt. Well, I found a secret. Donations. You're looking for donations. No, I'm looking for grants. Grants that you don't expect to have paid back. If you're an individual with a lot of, like, disposable income, you know, there's a lot of equipment I could use to make my videos better, and that's not even a joke. That's not even me, like, lying for money. There's a bunch of shit I could use. Let's go around the room. What's everybody's favorite swear word and everybody's favorite color? What sort of equipment would you want? Right, okay, so I have needed to upgrade my processor for a while. I have a 3080 Ti, but I'm running a 3900X. And 3900X is capable, but it's definitely not up to snuff with what I'm trying to do. And it's bottlenecking my GPU, and it's slowing down production. And it's just getting older, you know. And so like I'm looking at it and I want to get the 9950 X3D AMD chip that just came out. And because I would have, oh my god, I would have to upgrade to an AM5 motherboard, and then that would also require that I upgrade to DDR5 RAM. 5090, I have no interest in upgrading my GPU. My GPU is fine. The 3080 Ti is fine. But I'm not even using all of my GPU because I'm being bottlenecked by the 3900. If that makes sense. I can't tell if I've been here. Game sounds a bit loud. How about now? I think I can turn God mode off. So it's a really interesting and well-made, like, little thing for GZ to, but it's so terribly balanced. Like, I'm playing on medium, and the levels are really convoluted and hard to follow. When did the 3900 come out? 2017. Late 2017, I think. Or early 2018. Jeez, it's old. Do you have any updates on the Half-Life Alpha thing, the net text discs? Yeah, so, I mean, people have been sharing around more information than I've already talked about, which is annoying, but whatever. Yeah, I'm taking a break from it, from working on that. Because I am starting to feel as if the person who has it is never actually going to give any of the stuff out, but instead really likes having that over me, if that makes sense. I'm gonna keep trying eventually, but I'm gonna wait until after Half-Life 3, you know, because we've got new Half-Life stuff, so I'm not gonna focus on old Half-Life stuff. But, like, I have tried so many different things, and it's starting to feel like this guy has never had the intention of sharing it and is just kind of leading me on, which sucks, but there's really nothing I can do. Like, if this guy doesn't want to share it, he doesn't want to share it. End of story. That's it. But it's backed up. I know it exists. I know what it is. And it's like some of the most historically significant pieces of Valve media I've ever had, like, even a slight opportunity of seeing. You know? Because it used to be, well, you know, we got to get Valve's permission. Okay. And then Valve releases all that beta, you know, all the beta stuff of theirs, and it's like, okay, they straight up said, this is 20 years old, they don't care if you see it. That seems like the closest thing to a confirmation we're going to get, but that wasn't good enough, and I'm going to keep going eventually. I'm taking a break from it, because if I keep going down this road, I will eventually fucking pull all of my hair out. He's blue ball. Yes, he is. Yes, yes, he is. But, unfortunately, it is so historically significant and so incredibly important to me that this stuff is archived publicly for, you know, the, you know, education and preservation purposes going forward for posterity, that I will continue working on it. It's just I need some time away from it, you know, if that makes sense. So I apologize, you know, that, like, it's not the kind of answer that you probably want, and that I wasn't able to make this happen yet, but honestly, there's really nothing I can do aside from just keep on trucking, hoping that it eventually turns around, that I eventually am able to, you know, convince somebody somewhere to make it happen, but like for the time being, there's not a whole lot I can do, and so I'm gonna wait until after HLX is out because
we just intercepted a security bulletin. Dr.
You
Zimmerman
know.
is being held in the secure holding facility. Gate control at the secure holding facility has been restored.
if that makes any sense.
Guard tower visible through the storage warehouse in the eastern quadrant of this sector.
The build, well, okay, that's one of the builds. Yes, the build it's one of the builds from right before they decided to reboot everything because they didn't like the direction the game was going. So it is like as complete as a build of that era, to my knowledge, that exists in the public space. That I don't even think Valve has this level of content from. Because Valve's servers exploded in like 2001. But that's not everything that this guy has. There's like, I think eight different discs, 2 of which we have, NetTest 1 and 2. So there's 6 unique builds that we don't have archived, to my knowledge. There could be more. All of the discs work. All of the discs are backed up. I made sure of that. But I mean, if they're not gonna be shared, it doesn't fucking matter if they're backed up or not. As far as we care, it's already succumbed to disk rot. You know what I mean? Do you think Valve will do anything for the HLX, the Half-Life Alyx anniversary, which would be March 23rd or April 23rd? Is it March 23rd? I don't remember. No. No, I don't. 5 years is a bit too soon for them to reminisce about a VR title when very few people at the company even believe in VR anymore. March. Yeah, so then it would be really soon. Do I think they're going to do something for it? Maybe a sale. But no, I don't think anything's going to be done for it. Any predictions for Half-Life 3? It's gonna be good. It'll be good. Half-Life 3, you heard it here first, folks. It'll be good. See, I gotta get to gate control, but I don't remember how I got there in the first place. Because I've already been to gate control. God, these levels suck. I remember like, today when I was getting all this set up, I was like, why did I never finish this? Why am I just now streaming this? I've known about this for a really long time. And now I remember. It's really technically impressive, but the whole thing kind of just blows. The VR fad is not dead. No. No. There's something that a lot of people have kind of, I don't know if it's willfully ignored or they're just unaware of it, but Gen Alpha fucking loves virtual reality. They love VR. It's insane. Like, the Quest 3... or I guess just the Quest in general, has done so well with that demographic. It's nuts. Facebook really should be sharing their player numbers on things like Gorilla Tag, Among Us VR, VR Chat, that kind of thing, because it's nuts. So no, like, the VR fad isn't over. It's not really a fad even. And Valve's about to announce a new VR headset, so. But it's a different kind of thing. It's not VR for the sake of virtual reality. It's like an evolution of the Steam Deck. It's more like the Apple headset, where it's like, yes, you can play VR games with it, but that's not really the purpose. If that makes any sense. I have no clue where to go. I have no idea where I am. Oh, that dude blew up. That dude went boom. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know where I'm... Look at how big this map is. I've been playing this map for 40 minutes. Half-Life 3 will probably cost $70. I mean, that wouldn't be surprising to me. It is Half-Life 3 after all. Okay. I am now back here. How do I get up there? Let's try and get up there. Let's go over here. How's my therapy going? That's none of your business. What? No, this isn't... No. Fart. Okay. I might be going the right way now. This might be the right way. I don't remember being here. Like, I get that Doom levels are maze-like, but God. Not like this, they're not. God, and it's so unbalanced. I hope I get money in Minecraft diamonds. God, I wish I could play Minecraft. I so miss just playing that game. Oh my god, it just loops around, man. I don't know. I have no idea. I am so lost. Is this... Oh, I burped again. Okay, not what I needed. Instead, just a secret. Oh my god! This is painful. And you want to know the sad thing? There's like... I think 48 levels in... Like, no. 38 levels in this. And I think we're on like level 3. And the sad thing is, like, even if I were to turn on no clip, I'd still not know where I was. It would only like marginally help. Is there a list of Half-Life but in other games? I don't know. I mean, not that I'm aware of. I mean, it could be a video. I don't see why it shouldn't be. Alright, this'll... We got no clip on because I don't want to play this anymore. Was it this? Oh my god, was it this? Oh my god, was it this? Oh my god. Oh. Okay. But yeah, this is in GZ Doom, which isn't really Doom. A lot of people say like, "Oh my god, the Doom engine is so versatile." It's Doom, and it's like, I love Ash's The Singularity and Brutal Doom as much as the next guy. But you do have to identify that this isn't like actually running on the Doom engine, right? Like, the actual Doom engine from the 90s was very, very limited. And, like, what we know as modern source port capabilities was born out of a separate team from id Software called Team TNT, building something called Boom with the then recently released Doom Linux source code. And Boom expanded, you know, the Doom engine's capabilities. It removed limits, which is why you'll hear limit removing ports, you know. And then after Boom, which, you know, Boom's updates only really lasted like a year, not even, from like 98 to 99. You then had Marine's Best Friend and then PR Boom. Those are two different things. PR Boom and Marine's Best Friend both added their own stuff. And then even today there's PR Boom Plus, which is the closest descendant to the original Boom. Marine's Best Friend was a port at some point, and then that evolved into Z Doom, and then that evolved. I mean, I'm heavily simplifying, and maybe MBF isn't what evolved into GZ Doom. I don't remember. But yeah, I wrote an article on the different Doom ports. Yeah! Oh, new message received. Okay.
We just intercepted a security bulletin. Dr. Zimmerman is being held in secure holding facility. Undamaged fuse.
Shoot the undamaged fuse to lower the laser barrier. Okay. But yeah, GZ Doom, you know, as we know today, is a very, very, very different beast compared to even, you know, the source ports of the late 90s and early 2000s. Very different. Oh, DSDA Doom? That's right. And, like, some of the newest ports are, like, Woof. There's that one based on Linux Doom that's all about performance. That's a secret. You could try and strafe run, but See, if you are up against the wall, you're going to decelerate before you jump. But if you're not up against the wall, alright, hold on. Or I could just do... God damn it. There we go, I got up here. I don't remember the British man giving you exposition. Oh, that's because it's exclusive to the British version of Half-Life. You had the British man giving the The British build of Half-Life was slightly different because the British Parliament kind of had a lot of like really crazy rules about what could and couldn't be in video games. And they required that anyone speaking English had a British accent. And they also required that people walk you through video games more, like a lot more hand-holdy. That ended in like 2000, I think. Some of the British viewers can help me out with that. I know very little about those standards and practices for British video games. Yeah, and the crazy thing about it, right, is that the original British version of Half-Life is effectively considered lost media nowadays.
What do you mean? Security override code, eh? What the heck? You're probably better off with it than me. Listen carefully. It's 7 Alpha Kilo Tango Zulu. Got it? And hey, it seems this other fellow, Freeman, he's been giving them hell too. Perhaps you guys should hook up, eh? What are you waiting for? Get out of here.
Yeah, but I lied. I made all that up. Duh. How about Half-Life and Dark Empire? I don't know what that is. I've had enough of that. I have had such a migraine from that. It's insane. And I've been powering through it this whole time, but I do not think I can keep going. Prey 2017 and Doom, or Doom and Prey 2017? Why not both? All right, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and hair grease, everybody. I got to go lay down. Bye.